Alright everyone, so we need to start moving towards the werewolf getting damaged. So far we've just been dealing with the werewolf dishing out damage. And as you may know from folklore, werewolves aren't damaged easily, they can only be damaged by silver. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a silver dagger that appears, and the wizard has to collect it in order to damage the werewolf. And the way we're going to do this is we're going to use the boost. Now the boost currently appears as a health potion, but we're going to replace it with the dagger. And when the wizard collects the dagger, then he's going to be supercharged. So he's going to get his health boost, but he's also going to be supercharged, and he's going to be in silver armor, and he's then going to throw something other than the lightning. He's going to throw the dagger. So, but we're going to do it through boost. So what we're going to do is we're going to set things up so that boost checks who the opponent is. And if the opponent is one of the Wolfmen sprites, then it engages in the alternative behavior. So the first thing I want you to do is to make a list. Let's call it Wolfman sprites. And this list is just going to be a list of the sprites that are involved with the Wolfman. So we have the Knight, the Wretch, and the Werewolf. Now create a new block, call it Set Costume, and wherever it says Switch Costume to Potion 1, replace that with Set Costume. And for some reason I don't see an original set costume. I think we've been getting by without it, but let's make sure that we have it now. So in bottle up here, let's also put set costume. And this is going to set the costume depending upon whether or not we're dealing with the Wolfman. So we grab an if then else, and we say if Wolfman sprites contains the current enemy, then we're going to have the dagger appear. Otherwise, we'll fix that in a moment. Switch costume to potion 1. So otherwise, it's just the usual potion. So here we have a special case. Hey, is it the Wolfman you're dealing with? If not, then just do the potion as usual. So that'll keep things the same for the ghost, the bats, etc. Now for this, we're also going to have a switch costume, but we haven't got the costume yet. So go to costumes, and then upload costume. And this costume will be on the Patreon site as usual. So you got to download it to your computer and then upload it from there. So there we have it. So now here we want switch costume to dagger. And we're also going to have a different sound. So make a new block, call it make sound, and then duplicate this. Get rid of the costumes, costume switches, and now we're going to go to sound. Now in the case where it's just the bottle, it's just going to be the glug sound as always. So this is the sound when it appears. But if it's the dagger, we're going to have a different sound. So go to choose a sound, and we're going to use the ship bell. And now that we've removed the sound from bottle up here, we're going to replace it with make sound. Doesn't really matter where it goes in, so let's just put it there. Okay. Let's try that out. So we've got the knight, so it ought to appear as the dagger.
Ouch!
And there it is. Now what we also want to check is that when it's not one of these, we don't get the dagger. So if I change this to ghost, we should get the bottle again. And we do. Okay, great. I'm happy with that, and I will see you in the next video.